up. It is said that life is the existence of an individual human being that precedes death. It is also said that death is the end of life of a person or organism. Without life, a person ceases to exist. And without life, a person ceases to physically be present. Which leads me to my main point. Life after death does not exist based on personal identity and the idea that one cannot be made up of both spirit and matter because only one can be interacted with. Such as, you can't point to your spirit. Where's your spirit? When a person dies, they're declared dead by two different categories or two different ways. One, when a heartbeat stops and they basically die, they stop breathing, or when a brain functions stop and they're brain dead. Now, I want to point out that the brain functions I am speaking of are things like thinking, planning, understanding language, perceptions, movement, etc. I believe that when a person dies, these functions will cease to exist in the body of a dead person because the body and the mind are both matter, and the matter that once existed in that working body has thus ended, therefore they're no more. I want to define materialism for you now. Materialism is closely defined as everything, including people, which consists of physical matter without any true spiritual or intellectual existence. Meaning, without religion or personal beliefs, a person can still live a regular life and die without any changes whatsoever to them. A spirit is something of a religious background. Same with the existence of life after death. Being Christian and believing in heaven say that there is mind, body, and spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Three separate entities, all being connected, but only the spirit moves on and the body and mind stay, in my opinion. Dualism says that cannot be true because the mind is spirit, and materialism says the mind is not spirit. I believe this to be the flawed dualist perspective, or of the dualist perspective, since being Christian is a personal identity, and a spiritual state is in matter and cannot be accounted for, and since the mind is spirit, the dualist perspective in its theory is incorrect. Now, I want everybody to look around for a few seconds right now and tell me, where's your spirit? If you look or think to yourself, well, I can't show you. I can't see it. It's not there. But I'm asking you, what makes your spirit separate than your mind and body? When you die, where does your spirit go? It would be impossible to say because if you wanted to put that answer into context or some type of context, the only thing that can be the answer, or the only thing that the answer can be based on is the idea that there's this perception, the idea that you were ingrained into your head or that you were taught growing up. And that's something that's not really the case here. We are all physical in origin. Everyone knows that we're all physical in origin. We understand that there are connections in animals via neurological behaviors, and we see those same connections in humans. Animals live and die as humans, and you don't see little Max going to doggy heaven for no reason, because we believe that when animals die, they are nothing more than memories and old experiences, and they're just like humans, similar, or just not exactly like. But when an animal is extinct, or when an entire group of organisms go away, they are gone forever. So, if all these things are true, there cannot be life after death, because life is something that you live once, and after you die, there is no other experience because your life is extinct. You are gone. The person you are, the things that make you, you, have gone away. Thank you.